It's Monster Hunter time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the FuRyu Monster Hunter XX Mitsune series female gunner. This is another and probably the last Monster Hunter figure I'll be reviewing because, once again, did not buy this for myself, did buy it from my friend Natsu, which who is a huge fan of it, so I will not be able to deliver any insight on the character itself, but I'm just here to look at the pretty figure. So let's see if this one's good or not. It's actually called Monster Hunter Double Cross, and it has a nice symbol on the top of the box. Just wanted to show you that if you're interested. And as I'm unboxing this, I noticed there is some very nice artwork inside of the box. This is probably some kind of Monster Hunter creature. But that looks actually pretty cool. So really, if you want to display it with that in the background or just keep it in the box, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. But, you know, I like to take the stuff out and have a look at it. Well, that's the big waifu. As you can tell, she's taking up a lot of space. Also, you can display her without the bow, because in the box she only had this hand connected. But I already put the bow on there because, like, why wouldn't you connect this? Why would you only have a hand? That just looks weird. Especially since she's already reaching for the arrows over there. But, size of the figure itself goes up to like 25 centimeters, 24, 25 centimeters. Depending on where I look at, and that means we're going up to like basically 10 inches, a little shy of it. But of course, then you have the entire thing with the bow. So I gotta bring in this, which only has centimeters, unfortunately, but it goes up to 39 to the top of the bow, which is quite some impressive size, and also for the wideness, I'd say. Going from the umbrella to the top to the front part of the bow, that would be like 22 centimeters wide. Figma Jolter, SH Monster Arts Raphalos, and some collectibles Darkside. In order to show you all the detail, I'm gonna move around with the camera on this one. I'm gonna apologize if it's a bit wobbly, but I'm trying my hardest here. The face is very anime-like. Doesn't really look like an in-game model of it, but I don't hate it. I mean, in-game models do have a little bit of an anime vibe already to it. This just goes a little bit further. It does have a nice ribbon in the hair and a mask on the side of the head as I spin it around. Looks like a little bit of a tanuki. Well, not really a tanuki mask. More like a fox mask. Has some nice pink ears. And the line work on here is very clean, also molded on. It goes a little bit deeper. And the hair just looks crazy. Goes out in all kinds of different directions. Very nice, very dynamic, and you also have a little bit of pink over here, which has some shading on there. And I gotta say one thing about the plastic. It seems like the body mold has like a sturdy plastic, but stuff as the hair and parts of the floppy dress is a little bit more rubbery. I say just a little bit, so we don't break anything. Then you got the armor parts on her arms and also the thing on her dress over here. Now, what I get from Monster Hunter is the idea is that you build your armor from the monsters you slay, and that really reflects very well on this figure. Like these feathery things that kind of flow out on the arms, it looks like it's from a monster. Same with the armor pads, elbow pads, and the forearm pads over here. Small ribbons on the sides, and everything is painted very nicely. But that's really like the thing. With a statue, you gotta bring the paint, right? Because they don't have accessories, you don't have articulation. This figure is also pretty expensive. Cost me over 200 bucks. Well, then again, it was not. I'm not paying for it. Then you got the bow, which obviously is a highlight. Has more of the same armor detail that goes on throughout all of the figure. This actually looks like part of the arms, like really like we had over here with the feather on it. And then you got the pink and the white armor. And some gold on it. The strap that goes down is soft, so that doesn't break off. And you got a nice golden emblem in the front of it. Actually looks fan-freaking-tastic. As I move down, more of the same. But still, I'm saying that like, oh, just more of the same. But obviously, there's a theme going on over here, and I like it. Then you got the belt, has some more pink on it, and another ribbon, an entire dress part. Let me spin that one around. Some more detail in the back, some nice golden emblems, medallions, whatever you want to call it, and the entire thing holding her arrows. It's like, that is one of the most impressive parts of the figure to me. It really looks nice. There is a nice paint dab on it, there is some shading on it. You got the pink, you got the red, you got the gold, all coming together very nicely. And again, in the entire style of the armor that this character has. And as she grabs one arrow, also the arrows are nicely detailed. Small lines, very, very small lines. Moving down to her legs. I can see if I can lift this up a little bit without breaking anything off. Gotta do this with one hand. It's Pantsu time? Question mark? Yes, there it is. We got the Pantsu detected. It's red. Nice. Well, it's kind of pink. Kind of like a dark pink. And then you got more armor in the boots. And a little bit of a stocking going on both sides. Also has some more detail over there. A little bit of gold with some white red ribbon coming through. And then the water effect. The water effect is very nice. You got some see-through, a little bit blue plastic on it with some bubbles and a rock. And these things are amazing actually. It's completely rubbery. And it really looks like a plant, like a rubber plant obviously, but you know, there's rubber plants out there because how people are too stupid to or don't have the time to look after real plants. Why am I slaying off people who don't water their plants? Water your plants. Then you have a tree stump over here. Well, it's more like a stump, but like just a small part of the tree and a lot of bubbles. As we move to also one of my favorite parts, the cat. You got a cat with a nice umbrella on it, have some leaves, and a little bit more of a logo on the side over here. And the cat also is wearing a mask and really a nice Japanese style outfit. Like a kimono, well, not really kimono, but kind of sorta. The umbrella, the hat on it, the cat with the hat. The mask actually looks fantastic as well. And as you can tell, again, no single issue with the paint. You also got the paws, which are molded in a look, so it does look like an actual paw. And the little dress of the kitty cat. And it's pants. No, I'm not looking for pants on the cat. I don't think the cat wears pants also. There's the tail in the back. And the bubbles that kind of come out of a weird place. It packs in over there and over there, but just like, why the bubbles over there? And that's just a little bit more to the side. It's too close to the bum. So yeah, that's about all I'm gonna say about that. It looks amazing. The paint job is fantastic. And I don't have any complaints. Design is nice, and the theme that goes on throughout it actually delivers. So if me wobbling the camera around was a little bit too annoying for you, here we got another complete look, and I'm gonna splice in some pictures of the figure to have another look at some of the details, but I really just wanted to go around and have a look myself. Now, final thoughts for this figure. As you can tell, it's a flawless execution. I love the design, and the paint job has no issues whatsoever. It's also very, very big, has a cool pose, nice and energetic, love it. But the price point. This figure cost me over 200 bucks. Compare like adding shipping and whatnot, this can go up to like 270 or 300 depending on where you live. So it is freaking expensive. But, if you're a fan of the design and if you're a fan of Monster Hunter, you're gonna get a kick out of it. That's just all I'm saying. It's very expensive, but compared, like, taking the size and how well this is done, taking all of this in, I think it's alright. I think it's an okay price. It's still, like I'm saying, it's still expensive, but yeah. You know, value differentiates from person to person. To me personally, I'm not a Monster Hunter guy, so I probably would not pick this up, but again, if you like this design and if you're a big fan of Monster Hunter, you probably gonna appreciate this one. And that's all I'm gonna say. So, personally, I would recommend it to Monster Hunter fans and fans of this design. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever the female gunner wants. I don't have anything she wants. I got nothing, so top 10.